Hey, thanks for checking out this week's podcast. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Ken French. I'm the president and CEO of Snoozy. We work specifically with independent insurance and Medicare agents, helping them with their websites and social media. Today, we're going to talk about three really simple things you should do this summer to get ready for AEP, with your web presence. We're going to talk about your email signature. We're going to talk about having a game plan if you're doing workshops and trainings. And we're going to talk about some simple things you can do with your voicemail to, get the consumer on your website so they don't feel like you're ignoring them. So when it comes to your email signature, this is, something I see a lot of agents struggling with. I would say that 50% of the agents I work with or see out there, they have no email signature at all. And in my opinion, this is a wasted opportunity. Every email you're sending, you're trying to promote yourself. So it's important to have a signature, something like this that has your name, has your phone number, if you have a cell phone where people can text you, and most importantly, have your website. Your website, when they go there, should have everything they need: your social media, your calendar, your online SOA form, your testimonials. I guess where I'm going is I see a lot of other agents go really overboard with their signature, where they have their picture, their logo, their social media icon logos. They'll have their SOA form, their websites, all of their personalized shopping links. And what ends up happening is the more stuff you put in that email signature, especially graphics, the bigger and bigger your emails get. So when you email your client who might use like Yahoo or AOL or MSN, like a free email service, it makes it very, very likely that your email is going to go in their spam folder. So just be really careful. Like I said, it's good to have an email signature, but you don't need to rebuild your website in there. It should be simple. It should be professional. This is something that I have used now, a very streamlined approach for 10 years. It has never done me wrong. And it's always gotten the consumer to my website where I want them to go. So that's tip number one. Now, if you are somebody who says, yes, no, I have Gmail or I have Outlook and I would love to fix my email signature, I don't know how to do that, just go into Google. Google now has really AI built into it. I just typed in here how to update my email signature, Gmail, and AI gave me a list of, step-by-step instructions on how to do that. So never feel like there's no help out there. Google is probably your best friend, and they're pretty good at giving very simple instructions on how to do that. Number two, you're probably going to be doing some educational workshops and events this year. You might even be doing some mailers. Gosh, make sure you have a page on your website that has all this information, that reviews what the workshop or event is, that has a summary of it, that has the details, that lets people register to it. Every year I have people call me up and they say they spend a lot of money and nobody comes to the workshops. And, they never have it on their website. Here's an example of, just kind of something simple for one of my clients. Again, an overview, a registration button. She's going to work on getting me some pictures later as she does them. Just having simple stuff like this makes a big difference, because where you want to get to is you want to be able to send out marketing with a QR code that goes to the website. And there, again, they can learn more, they can register. And then when you do these workshops and you have 5 or 6 people in the crowd, at the end of every workshop, you want to get in the habit of saying, was this workshop, helpful for you? Well, guess what? I'm doing one in 2 weeks. Again, if you have any friends or people in the same situation, have them go to my website, karensmith.com, and they can register for the event coming up in 2 weeks. So, that has always been something I've gotten a lot of good feedback on from clients that really worked. It helped me really increase my registration. Each one that I did, I built momentum. And number three, let's really think about our voicemail. One of the things I work on, especially with a lot of new agents, is look, you're in business now. Even though you do a lot of hand holding and it's very, very personal, you have to be more than just someone who's going to hold their hand. And if they call up and you're not available because you're holding someone else's hand, you don't want to just have a very simple voicemail that says leave a message. During AEP, people, and when I say people, the consumer gets a little crazy. And there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of misinformation out there. So really what you want to do is you want to, on your voicemail, say, hey, it's the annual open enrollment period. It's a little crazy. I'm currently on the other line or unavailable. You can leave a voicemail, and I'll get back to you as soon as I physically can. But if you need instantaneous service, you can go to karensmith.com and you can get on my calendar to schedule a time to chat with me or fill out a customer service ticket. And, kind of here's an example of one of my clients where we've built in a little AI bot that when they come to the site, it talks to the consumer and it just makes it very easy. You can see she's got her schedule, she's got her SOA form, and the consumer can just click it, go right into the calendar, and obviously schedule a time later that day or the next day to talk to them. And, again, when you start to have 100, 200, 300, 600 clients, having little things like this that can buy you time, they add up during a whole AEP season. So next week, I'll have 3 more tips, a little bit more advanced. But, if you're an agent that's looking to improve your website for AEP and you don't have anyone really helping you, please check out snoozy.com. Again, my name is Ken French. I have a husband and wife business with my wife, Carrie. We've been doing this 17 years. We're very versed in CMS compliance, and we're very good at listening to you and understanding your style and your comfort level and kind of helping you come up with a game plan around the way you want to run your business. So thanks again, and hope you're having a good summer.